Hi, good morning. Welcome to the meditation live stream. This is Scott. I hope that you're doing well, that you're in good space. This channel is all about integration of a technique using our awareness to develop our awareness of our body, our emotions, our mind, and our relationships. And we can, over time, develop skills associated with these dimensions of our being. Skills of being autonomous, sovereign, but also capable of communion, of connection. And when we practice, these capacities evolve in our being over time. We become more proficient. And it's easy to develop an understanding of others and to make better choices. So it becomes easier to decide. It becomes easier to see patterns in ourselves and each other. It becomes easier to make decisions that change the trajectory of our life. And this is, I think, one of the highest spiritual gifts of practice. Is that we take that light of awareness, the divine, and bring it more here, embodied, and in our own unique way. We present that through our own unique lens into the world, and the world reciprocates as we know that when we change, a ripple effect occurs outward. And this is cool, very cool. So I'd like to give a brief talk and then we'll get into a guided practice. Today we'll go for about 45 minutes. And so we look at development and treatment for the kind of the illness of today. We can look at it in pre-personal, personal, and transpersonal terms. Because these are kind of like marker stages of growing up. So pre-personal is like stuff that even happens in the womb. And then personal is when we develop our own personal identity. And then transpersonal is kind of like this realm of beyond the self that includes the self. So kind of there's a trajectory of growth and development in our being. And when we become more transpersonal, we have a wider embrace. We have a wider embrace of our life, our emotion, our body here on earth. And as my teacher Avis used to tell me, we worked a lot together, that it takes a while for things to become physical, for things to make manifest in the 3D. So this is why we practice. The creative process has a trajectory, it has a developmental arc. And each of us is a part of that. And even though we get to remain independent, kind of sovereign beings, we get this unique effect of being able to connect deeply with others, which is also a part of a rich and well-lived life. So, that being said, I'm going to do a brief reading from the space between us, and then we'll get into practice. This is a book by Peter Mitchell that documents the we space and the process of waking up in the field around us, the field, the collective field. In a world that increasingly demands certainty, outrage, and tribal loyalty, what does it mean to sit in open, undefended presence with others? Think of the relationships in your life where you feel most free, most alive. What if those moments weren't just personal, but part of something larger? What would change if you began to treat those spaces not just as pleasant coincidences, but doorways into a deeper way of being together? So many things to so many people in the spiritual marketplace of our time, clothed in mind, body, spirit tropes, and touted as a path to peaceful, gentle life, has the fragrance of escape about it. It is so much more than that. Discovering an innate stillness beyond is a merely discovering the innate stillness behind all is merely a portal to a different dimension. Sit with the silence, bask in the stillness, sink deeper and deeper. Don't pause, thinking you've arrived. If you truly let go of control, you'll keep sinking beyond the realm of stillness into a creative maelstrom, bubbling away, a cauldron of infinite potential, quantum fluctuations in the heart of nothingness. Closer to the source, swim in this ocean of possibility and open yourself to the energy. The creative impulse will accept your invitation. In this alchemical laboratory, you are a willing participant, a test model for what might emerge next. Dive into the space with others, and who knows what might be unleashed into the world. We'll stop there today. And closing your eyes gently now, we'll begin with practice, tuning inside. And we'll begin with some deep breaths, in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Letting go of distress and tension on the out-breath, dropping everything like a dog dropping a ball from its mouth, just dropping it. Being careful not to pick it back up again with the in-breath, just settling down on the out-breath. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, into your legs and feet. Great, we'll do 3 more. Allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing and placing your attention gently on your body and your body's sensations. You can feel your body's temperature, subtle movements, tingling and pulsing, a sense of presence and aliveness. feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, your connection with the planet. You could begin the practice of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body, and then on the out-breath, softening, melting down through your body like warm honey deep into the earth. And the honey is like this warm, healing honey that cleanses, heals, purifies, and makes whole as it travels down through your body, collecting impurities and bringing them into the earth, where the earth receives that energy, transforms, and recycles it. With each cycle of breath, you get a little bit closer to your body, and then you melt just a little bit deeper into the earth. Very good. And bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space. You can, if you like, breathe directly in and out of your heart. On the in-breath, feeling your heart. Then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. good. And then coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And without pushing or pulling on your emotions or trying to change or get rid of them, just noticing what it is you're feeling. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just like a cardinal points on a compass, these emotions give your life direction. Just noticing what it is you're feeling. Or you could be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. We'll just spend a little bit longer in our hearts. So on the in-breath, feeling your heart. Out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Whenever we intend to feel into our heart space, there's always a sense of warmth and tenderness there. A place where heaven and earth meet in our heart. Beautiful. And then now bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, softening in and around your skull. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows, and then, or your crown, the top of your head, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. Nice, and then coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And without trying to change your thoughts or get rid of your thoughts, just allowing your thoughts to come and go like clouds in the sky. And if you notice that you get pulled into thinking, you can always come back into feeling into your body, feeling your body's contact with the earth for grounding and anchoring as a way to pull out of excessive thinking. Very good. Then from here we can gently open our eyes, and keeping your eyes soft, we'll practice a little bit with our eyes open. But before we practice, we'll just take this moment to honor and appreciate the work we just did with our eyes closed. And we'll practice now in the relational space, the space of outside and inside. So on the in-breath, practicing feeling around you, outside you. And then on the out-breath, practicing feeling inside you. And just noticing the distinction, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then inside on the out-breath. If you notice, sometimes tension can try and creep back into the practice, and it's up to you to feel and soften. And on the in-breath, feeling around you, and on the out-breath, feeling inside. And from here, if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, gratitude, or forgiveness. And just feeling and expressing these qualities by practicing sending them on the in-breath around you. Love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you. And then on the out-breath, receiving them back towards yourself. Love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. And just practice sending and receiving those qualities. And if you like, while you do this, you can take your thumb and put your fingers on top like this in your lap for like a great anchor for grounding. And sometimes memories or thoughts can come in, and you can practice coming back to the technique, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you on the in-breath. And then love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. Wonderful. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet so you can do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome Sunday. And I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time for a half an hour during the week. And wishing you a great day. And feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Bye-bye.